Most people will never achieve their biggest goals, not because they aren't smart, not because they don't work hard, but because they've put those goals on a pedestal. They've made success something distant, untouchable, almost sacred, and that's the fastest way to stay broke, stuck, and frustrated. Here's the truth. While most people chase their goals endlessly, the wealthy play a different game. They don't worship goals, they create systems, daily disciplines, and a mindset that makes success inevitable. And if you don't understand this shift, you'll keep chasing while others quietly build empires. In this video, I'll break down exactly how to take your goals off the pedestal, replace them with a millionaire's wealth mindset, and create a path where success isn't a dream you chase. It's the byproduct of who you are. You see, most people don't notice it, but they end up worshipping their goals. They put success way up on this shining pedestal, telling themselves things like, "I'll finally be happy once I hit 7 figures. I'll finally feel confident when I buy that car. Life will finally start when I move into my dream place." But here's the trap. The higher you lift your goals above you, the heavier they start to feel. That weight turns into pressure, and pressure quickly turns into procrastination. Before long, procrastination slips into self-sabotage. You stop taking action because the goal feels too far away, too someday. And here's the part that stings. This is the exact loop that keeps most people broke and stuck, while others, the ones you don't even notice, quietly get ahead. They don't idolize their goals, they integrate them. They focus on the small, consistent actions that build wealth and freedom, while everyone else stays trapped in the pedestal mindset. So what's the fix? It's not lowering your goals, it's lowering the pedestal. The ultra-successful don't see their goals as this distant, godlike finish line. Instead, they bring them down to ground level, something real, touchable, actionable. Think about it. If you keep saying, "One day, when I'm wealthy," you're telling your brain wealth is somewhere out there in the future. But when you say, "Right now, I'm someone who takes the actions wealthy people take," you collapse that distance. Suddenly, the goal isn't this intimidating mountain. It's just the next step you're climbing today. And here's where most people miss out. This mental shift is the exact reason some people accelerate so fast it feels unfair. While the majority wait for the perfect moment to finally feel worthy of their goals, high achievers already embody them in the present. That's how they build momentum others can't catch up to. When you focus on the system as opposed to worshipping a goal, success becomes inevitable. For example, a CEO doesn't put to be a great leader on a pedestal. They break it down into daily disciplines, sharpening communication, making decisive choices, and delegating with confidence. That's the difference. Dreamers put success on a vision board, leaders build it into their calendar. And here's the secret. Small daily actions are greater than big distant goals. If you internalize that, you'll stop chasing outcomes and start creating results. If there's one thing to remember, it's this. Don't put your goals way up on a pedestal. Instead, break them down into simple, daily power moves you can actually do. Think of it like a formula. Clarity plus consistency plus compounding equals freedom. Clarity means knowing the one action that truly moves the needle. Maybe it's reaching out to a new client. Maybe it's investing in a luxury asset before you spend anything else. Consistency is doing that action daily, even when it feels small. For example, write 1 page, save a set amount, or practice 1 communication skill every single day. And then comes compounding. 1 call leads to a deal, 1 page leads to a book. 1 small saving habit turns into thousands over time. That's how wealth and success are built, not by worshipping the goal, but by living the formula daily. Here's how you actually apply this starting today. Step 1. Take your goal off the pedestal. Stop making it this untouchable fantasy. The more special you make it, the more pressure you put on yourself. Normalize it, make it human. Step 2. Reframe it into an identity statement. Instead of saying, "I want to make 6 figures," say, "I'm the kind of person who creates value daily and attracts money as a result." Identity is stronger than wishful thinking. Step 3. Build a system that matches that identity. If you're the person who creates value, then your daily habits might be 1 focused hour of deep work, 1 networking message, and 1 skill improvement. Small actions done daily build the foundation. Step 4. Detach from the obsession with outcomes. Stop staring at the scoreboard and fall in love with the process. Because when you live the system, results stop being a question of if and start being a matter of when. And once you see it this way, your goals stop owning you. and you start owning your future. Now let me leave you with this. If you keep treating goals as gods, you'll never touch them. But if you normalize success and treat it as a standard, you'll join the 1% who actually build wealth. So stop chasing, start becoming. Because the longer you pedestal your goals, the further they'll run.